PWP Nation, where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcast, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
We are live. No. Welcome to the weekly wrestling wrap-up presented by Offended and PWP Nation. Your host Tricky with Stout C. Not a lot this week. Not a whole lot. More wrestling news than anything, I feel like, this week.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, definitely a lot more news.
More news. King of the Ring tournament starts. We'll be talking about that. Yeah, that's about it. So, Raw and SmackDown, we'll review that. Get this thing going. Hey.
Little NXT news. Some AEW stuff.
Whoa. Sweet cover photo, dude.
I just literally was like, what the fuck did I make that?
Alright, here we go. Anyway, welcome to the weekly wrestling wrap-up, episode 15. King of the Ring tournament begins. We'll review Raw and SmackDown. Next week here on the weekly wrestling wrap-up, we'll be doing our all-out predictions. It's our AEW show. I think it will be the first time that we went Periscope for an AEW show.
Yeah, I kept thinking it was this weekend. But it's the following weekend.
Yeah, I thought it was this weekend too. I was bummed out when I woke up on Monday. I was like, fuck, I have to wait another week.
It's tough.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's get things started with the biggest news of the week. NXT's going to Wednesday, or they are on Wednesday nights, but they're going to the USA Network starting September 18th.
The war begins!
Yeah. You had a take on this. Yes.
Did I? Did I tweet it?
You said it to me yesterday.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What exactly did I say? I'll tell you what, man. Memory? I'm pretty sure I have no memory anymore.
Got my new haircut.
I saw that. It's a lot better than mine. I got like shit just growing in the back, so I didn't get
to it.
You
need to go to the barber.
I don't fucking care who looks at it. Nobody's banging me from the back.
What's up? Your name went away.
Dude, I want that hat.
You didn't get one?
No, they stopped making them.
I can't remember if I was gonna buy you this one. Oh no.
Was it the Stanley Cup hat?
I don't know. Maybe it was
the one I bought you.
Yeah, or something. I don't fucking know. And I was like, oh no, he definitely probably already got one.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like these better than the Stanley Cup ones.
I do too.
I just like the white.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, NXT the USA, September 18th. No, you're awesome.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Felix Ev. Too many numbers.
But yeah, NXT USA. Apparently Triple H is staying at the helm of it. Thank fucking God.
Yeah, there was some rumors about Vince kind of, I guess, dipping his toes in the water. I guess maybe he will now that it's on TV, but
I don't know, man.
Kind of like you said with XFL, hopefully coming up whole.
It seems like he's putting all of his chips into the XFL. That's what it seems like to me, anyways.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Just for a little bit, take a break. Worry about that.
Oh, I remember the take a little bit because me and you had agreed that. So since NXT's going to USA Network, it's obviously going to be competing with AEW because it's the same time slot. So it's going to be the Wednesday Night Wars. And some people are actually thinking like, oh man, I guess AEW's scared. It's like, I'm sorry, but if you're a wrestling fan and you think that AEW is like not going to like be like the most viewed like TV show that night, you're out of your mind. Like,
sorry to say the AEW or NXT?
AEW.
Yeah.
On the first night, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, you were like, it'll be... NXT should be available on the network the next day, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or are they going to do like Raw and SmackDown where it's like 4 weeks behind?
I think it goes on the network the very next day.
Good. They should do that. They should do it with Raw and SmackDown, or at least like a week.
Yeah.
They wait way too long to put their episodes up.
I agree.
It just bothers the fuck out of me.
Do you think that's going to play a factor into like people not watching on Wednesday nights? Just because they can be like, oh, I can just wait until tomorrow to watch it.
That'll be me because I don't have like DVR or anything.
Oh, you don't?
No. So I'm like,
you have TiVo?
No. So
Poor.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why it's like I'm gonna be one of those people that probably watches AEW and then watches NXT later the next night, or I might just have it pulled up on my laptop too, just to kind of, I don't know, maybe try and watch both or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You feel like me and you're on the same page? Like we're definitely gonna watch both, and we're not bought into the whole either side's trying to like. How am I trying to say this? Basically, what I told you yesterday was like every fucking mark thinks that one of the others like coming at the other's throat. It's like they said this, but they said it wasn't a war.
Yeah.
And it's like me and you were just kind of in the middle, like where it's like, yeah,
it's competition.
It's gonna be competition.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to enjoy both of them.
But people being like, oh, WWE is not doing anything. AEW needs to keep WWE out of their mouths. It's like, yeah, but WWE just rescheduled their whole programming schedule to fucking rival AEW. Like,
I think that is more of a competition move than anything AEW's done.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
That, and plus when WWE put that show on the same night as, was it Fyter Fest?
Right, yeah. Evolve.
Yeah. It's like...
They know what they're doing.
WWE's definitely more or less... This is what I said yesterday.
They're a company, and it's a business. Like, that I understand. On WWE's perspective, I totally get it. Like, it totally makes sense. I'm not going to hate them. That's the thing, though. Like, too many people are, like, picking sides and, like, hating these companies.
Yes, it's like, oh, look, they just did this. And it's like, well, what do you expect? Like,
right.
Yeah. Do you not want there to be competition?
Right.
This is what I said to you. I said, why does every WWE mark think that every small little joke AEW and Cody and them make about WWE is like a serious jab? 90% of the shit they make fun of WWE about is shit that those same marks make fun about and complain about. Fucking idiots everywhere. Basically what I'm saying is it's like if you go back, maybe even before the AEW announcement, when like the Elite were doing those videos, like, what was it, the one where it was like a note from like Triple H or stuff? It's like those weren't like serious jabs.
No, they were joking.
And plus, they were saying shit that the WWE marks are complaining about the product.
Hey, where was? Could you imagine social media if like when DX invaded WCW?
Oh my god, it would be terrible.
Right.
It's like just enjoy it. Why just let it be competition?
Right.
And I get it's like, well, WWE saying it's not. They're not going to try to take them down. Then you got Jericho months ago being like, it's going to be a war. Then saying like, we're not trying to make competition or whatever. And it's like, obviously, just let it, it's known that it's going to be competition.
Right.
It's what it is.
Right.
Quit being so like boo-boo about it and so upset and throwing fits and pointing fingers at who's doing worse than the other at the competition thing. It's like, just let it be. It makes it fun.
Exactly.
It's like, what if two sports teams, what if every sports team just, like, what if there wasn't rivalries in sports?
Like the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Tampa Bay Vipers?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Vince. The only reason we didn't get the Vipers is because he doesn't want WWE associated with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlehawks kind of makes sense a little bit. Like,
yeah.
If they're talking about, like, St. Louis's rich playing history and stuff, talking XFL now, sorry. You're like, dude, this was a giveaway this past year. The soccer jersey.
Nice.
It's so comfortable. This is an XL, though, so it's like, I don't wear XL.
It's a little breathable?
Yeah, I had a medium, and the medium's like, I can't breathe.
Skin tight? Yeah. I don't like that. Yeah, that's kind of my take on the whole AEW NXT thing, or WWE thing. It's like, let's let the competition be.
Right.
If you want to pick sides, fine, but, like, I think we're way past the whole, like, oh, they said this, it wasn't going to be a war, but now they're saying this, and it's like, it's obviously going to be competition.
Right.
Why is that going over your head?
Well, it's like the person I was arguing with last night. Did you see any of that?
Maybe?
This chick was not getting any of it. Because Jericho was like,
yeah.
Jericho was like, you're
I saw
welcome.
her.
And it's like, what does Jericho have to do with anything for NXT? It's like, works for AEW. He's a heel. He's kind of staying in character well, but at the same time being like, if it wasn't for AEW, NXT probably wouldn't be going to network television. Granted, they were talking about going to network television when they signed the Fox deal last year, but they never moved on anything. Nothing was ever moved on.
This is good for pro wrestling fans. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I was saying last night. As like this move as a whole is just perfect for the pro wrestling business. Like this is great.
Yeah.
But like, don't be one of those fans to not give credit where credit is due or where respect is due, and that is to AEW. AEW kind of led the charge on like, let's get things back to like where they were in terms of like good professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Like it lit a fire under WWE's ass. It lit a fire under a couple wrestlers in WWE. Like, let's go. Like,
yeah, there's really nothing to complain about.
No, not at all.
And for people that are upset about, think that AEW for like coming out and saying like, oh yeah, I know it's going to be competition, or whoever's come out and said that in AEW, and you're a WWE fan upset about that, you are probably the same one who's complaining about the WWE product. Mm-hmm. So what you're contradicting yourself. Exactly. And Mark Henry was on the Bully Ray show, and he said something about Vince and Jericho. And two things he said. The one thing about Jericho is that Jericho was on both sides of the war back then.
Yeah.
So he gets it. He understands both sides, and people are like, oh, they're going to try to do this, and that's going to fail. Jericho is smart. He was on both sides. He's going to know how to keep it afloat one way or another.
Yep.
And the thing he said about Vince loves competition. I forget what he said. Maybe you saw it, but something along the lines of like, AEW is reaching into Vince's plate. And when someone reaches into your plate while you're eating, what are you going to do? You're going to stab them with the fork. Vince loves this shit. Mm-hmm. He's eating it up. It's good.
It's good for business.
Hopefully lights a fire under Vince's ass.
It's good. It's such good shit.
Yeah.
Such good shit, pal. Do you guys remember when WCW was going head-to-head with WWE? I used to flip back and forth. Yes.
Yeah, I was the same way. I'd watch an hour of WCW, and then I'd turn on Raw, and then try to watch WCW, but I was like...
I couldn't get into WCW.
I couldn't. I think I got in towards, like, a couple years where they were starting to, like, digress. That's why I couldn't watch the last 2 hours of their show, because WWE was just that more entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking for, there was too much star power and too good storylines, and WCW didn't know what they were doing. But yeah, everybody did that, I feel like. Flip back and forth for the most part. Yeah. At least tried to. Mm-hmm. Until you realized, this is shit.
Yep. Until, like, you had a VHS and you're taping Raw because you wanted to watch it the next day because you're 9 years old.
Right. I remember I used to get so mad. One of my sisters played soccer Monday nights away out in, like, Sportsport. And it was for, like, 2 months. I'd have to fucking miss Raw, like, every Monday, like, the last 2 hours. Just to go, because I had to go out and watch fucking soccer. And then I'd have to wait till Sunday to watch the little, like, wrap-up thing they had on whatever. And sometimes I wouldn't get to watch that because I had to go to church.
What was that show called? Was it Shotgun?
I don't remember the name.
Bottom Line, maybe?
Maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's on the network, but I can't, like, it doesn't puzzle piece together for me. But, yeah, that was rough when I'd miss both of those.
Bottom Line.
Well, just because I had to go to church?
Because Velocity was Saturday night, and that covered SmackDown.
Yeah, no, this was Sunday mornings.
Fuck, what was that show called? I know what you're talking about.
But it was perfect. It was just like a nice recap of everything that happened.
I think it was Bottom
Line?
I think so, on Channel 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Bottom Line.
Yep. Man, those were the days.
All right, well, anyway.
And everything was on Twitter. Fucking Facebook.
We're so fucking spoiled.
How do you guys feel about that SmackDown ending last night? I was highly disappointed.
We'll get to that.
We will get
into SmackDown. We're going to go to Raw first, but yeah. I don't understand that ending at all. But Raw, let's start with Raw. Raw kicked off with Roman Reigns and Dolph Ziggler, which, like, why not just have this match on SmackDown?
No.
I don't know. Aren't they both SmackDown guys?
I don't know anymore.
Right.
I honestly don't know anymore. Yeah, they are.
No, Ziggler might be Raw.
Roman's definitely a SmackDown.
Yeah. Ziggler might be Raw, actually.
D guy.
But it's just like... Yeah, because, like, Ziggler, like, said something about Roman on Twitter or something this past week, but, like, if you didn't pay attention to that, like... Right. But if you didn't pay attention to that, like... what's the point of this match? Why is this match happening? Like...
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, JCD and I got into this conversation. JC's like, what's really bad on WWE right now? And, honestly, nothing is really that bad in terms of like storytelling wise, but it's safe storytelling, and safe storytelling can get very boring. Like Raw got boring as fuck Monday night. It started off really hot, and then it just fizzled right out.
Yeah. I will say though, Dolph's got a lot of heat.
Yeah, this is my favorite version of Dolph right now.
Yeah,
this and 2012 Dolph.
Yeah, at first I was kind of like annoyed when he started off Monday night, and I was like, okay, whatever, we've seen this. But then he just, they should make the draft better, WWE, and implemented. And they should also have trades and trade deadlines and shit. That'd be cool.
Like GM mode.
Yeah. But yeah, Dolph's got.
You could do so much with this.
Yeah, it definitely could. That would make it more interesting as trades. Instead of a shakeup, trades.
Well, they took away the GMs.
This is true. Yeah, Dolph's heat right now is pretty good.
That spear?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Dolph can sell the fuck out of a spear.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can.
Just pull that. But yeah, so that match happened. Yay. Didn't progress any storylines. Maybe Ziggler's, I guess.
Yeah.
Match was good. Let's go to King of the Ring real quick before we get to the rest of Raw. King of the Ring tournament kicked off, and the Cesaro Samoa Joe match was fucking awesome.
Love the way that match started.
Dude, Cesaro fucking rocked Joe,
that was awesome.
Yeah, Joe, flew back.
Yeah.
Katie was like, do you think he sold that? I was like, if he did, he still, there was enough force behind that that he, flew back.
It was like yes and no.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, no, you still... Cesaro's a big dude. That dude knocked him on his ass. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. That was fucking awesome.
Fuck, who won that match? Joe?
Yeah, Samoa Joe tapped him out. It was a good back and forth. It was a quick back and forth match. I liked it a lot. Yeah, they should book him better. I'm assuming you're meaning Bischoff. But, Cesaro should be booked better. But
I think he's getting there.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to win that first match. I think Joe's a sleeper pick to win the whole thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially now that Owens is out. So I told you that was going to happen.
I got a theory. On it.
But next up, Cedric Alexander's Sami Zayn. Quick match. Sami Zayn just looks checked out. He legit just looks like he doesn't care anymore. In my opinion, it doesn't look like he cares.
Yeah, I think he's just sick of the getting losses, and it's he gets injured, comes back, cuts promos, and the crowd fucking eats him up, and the WWE it's almost like the Ziggler treatment.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unfair to Sami Zayn. I'd rather him would have won this match over Cedric. I think Cedric's a really good wrestler. I'm not as bought into him as other people, and that's nothing against him, nothing he's done wrong, just personally I haven't connected with him, and I know a lot of people have, and that's fine, just my opinion. I'm not ready for him to have a put. I would have just gave it to Zayn. I feel like a better story could get told with Zayn going forward with the other competitors than Cedric.
Cedric's getting his push right now, though.
I know, and I know this is used for pushes, but like I said last week, I gotta throw stories in there.
Who's that?
Too sweet.
Is that a whoop whoop or a wop wop?
That was a whoop whoop. Wop wop is a WOP. Call my Italian friends that. I don't think I've ever called JCD that. Is he Italian?
I would imagine.
I think so.
Di Simelli?
Looks kind of leathery. I'm kidding.
He's not.
I know. But that's just my opinion. I'd rather would have seen Zayn going forward. I'm with you. I think he's checked out. I literally think that was a pretty solid shoot after the match where he was going crazy.
I did.
Yeah. Probably. What kind of gum is that?
Blue.
It's blue gum. Good answer. Fucking. I got that blue brand.
It's 5, dude. There's more upstairs, though.
No, that's too far.
Actually, it was just in my pocket. I was like, ooh, found a piece of gum.
Anyway. Yeah, I
kind
feel
of
bad for Sami Zayn. Fuck it, go to AEW. I don't care.
I could see him going to AEW.
Yeah. So could I.
So those are the two Raw, the first round matches on Raw. Other than that, Raw was pretty, nothing a lot.
No,
The Fiend.
The Fiend was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then after this is when everything went downhill, but the Randy Orton Revival New Day stuff.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was probably the best stuff that is probably some of the best storytelling I've seen in a while that's getting started.
Dude, was it last week? Me and you were saying that Orton and the Revival
We fucking said it!
would be awesome together.
Yeah, we fucking said that.
It seems like they're actually doing it.
Yeah, and it's perfect. It's like a new legacy with the old legacy had that fucking AEW guy who's trying to ruin it.
Yeah, dude, he's looking jacked up. He's probably going to WWE.
Yeah. Before I forgot to point out though, it is pretty cool. I'm sure you've seen the tweets, but it's like Dusty's brainchild kind of thing of NXT, like going up against his son's kind of brainchild.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's cool. If fans can't look at, if you have a problem with it, look at the competition in that terms of Dusty Rhodes and what we're seeing. It's like I just had chills like thinking about it, like that's just so cool. Like the impact he has.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. But anyway, back to that Orton stuff. As you were saying before I interrupted you.
I interrupt you all the time. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
okay. It's just all. Dude, it's perfect. It's perfect. Matt Riddle's the man. Yes, he is.
Bruh. Yeah. Like, Orton just fits so well with the Revival because
Broberg.
it's like...
He should call himself Broberg.
Randy Broten.
Broten. Chris Broico.
It's not as hard. It's not as easy as it looks.
No, it's that.
Stone Cold Bro Austin.
Yeah, no, let's not bring him into that. Great show, by the way. But yeah, dude, that was awesome. I love the kind of...
He just fits in. Like,
oh, it's perfect. And if I would, those two guys look ecstatic to be with him. It's like, oh my god, we have this.
It's like
one
finally.
of the best heels to ever be in this
Finally.
company.
Yeah.
Is now in charge of us. Like,
and they get to rival with one of the most over and like the most, I want to say, perfectly booked baby faces of the last 5 years.
See, Broberg caught on. Hashtag Broberg.
Broberg.
Matt Riddle might like that.
I ain't your bro. Bro. Easy, bro.
Instead of security guards, he's just got like dudes in flip flops and surfboards or some shit, like walking out with him.
They all have joints.
Man, we're on to something. We're on to something. But I was gonna say, do you remember you watch a Legacy match and you'd see Orton, if you paid attention close enough, you'd see Orton like in the corner with the other tag guy, like talking to him. It's like, oh my god, can you imagine? And that was back then. How many years ago was that? Maybe 10? When was Legacy?
Probably a little more than 10 years ago, probably.
Okay, and now you got Randy Orton's with 10 plus more years experience
Right.
telling you stuff. And then that little like 3D thing they do.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was
Right into the
I
RKO.
popped so hard for that. Dude. Me and Bone were talking about it earlier though. With Randy though, he's the perfect heel.
Like Xavier's face.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. But with Randy, he's the perfect heel because it's not like he's like the cool heel where it's like to hate him. Like when he comes out, you boo him, but he's fun to watch.
Right.
He's like the heel you want to see all the time, and he's so good at it. It's like
Right.
your favorite like villain in a movie.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm so glad they put them together. Put them together, let them run, have them battle the New Day. Mm-hmm. Can the New Day go for the Raw Championship? Oh, they don't have the Raw Championships anymore. I don't know. Just have them keep feuding. The revival and New Day.
I like it.
Oh, that was the best part of Raw. And then after that is when everything kind of went.
Everything just went downhill. It's like how many times are we going to see Natalia get shit on and talk about her dad? It's
I liked Becky's promo.
I completely missed Becky's promo somehow.
Did you?
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was good. That's wisdom from a veteran. Yeah, fucking is, man. 1,000%. Her promo was good. I liked it. It was one of her better ones. No way JCD can rip on it. If he rips on it, I don't know. Whatever.
I hate AW.
Grow up.
You fucking Mark.
Grow up. Yeah, you're the Mark I'm talking about, buddy.
You should message him and be like, we're ripping on you on person.
Yeah, shit.
But and then we had Braun Strowman in I guess I want to say a time machine version of Nicholas. They rewon the tag team titles.
That was fun.
Man, Nicholas grew up a lot since WrestleMania 34. But
Puberty really hit him quick.
yeah, now he's fucking the man. Good for Nicholas, dude. Jack Cohn would be so proud. For those who don't know, that's his dad. Dude, okay, you were the one texting me being like, Braun Strowman and Rollins should win the tag team titles.
Like right before, I was like,
Yeah.
I go, fuck it. I don't know.
Why not?
I didn't hate it. I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either.
I don't know. It's interesting. Hopefully the club gets them back somehow.
I think they will.
Some way.
Strowman would probably body slam Rollins, and that's how they win it back, probably.
Yeah, which is cool with me, but...
And then Strowman, you could just have him be a tweener, but they'll just turn him heel again.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe they're just going to kind of keep a babyface thing, which can be hard to book, but I think if they did it like this, it kind of works.
It's WWE. They can't book a proper babyface of their life depending on it. Example, Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
It's like, already, here it is. They're already ruining Owens.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some guys you really don't need to, like, book.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like, just let them more or less decide on where they're going with it.
I will say that pop, though, for Strowman and Rollins on Monday night was awesome when they won the titles.
Yeah, well, that pop for Strowman when he got tagged in. I texted you, I was like, man, dude, no matter if he's a heel or a babyface, that dude's somehow getting reactions, no matter how many times he flip-flops.
He's fun to watch.
He is. And what's crazy, I kind of noticed, when he's actually doing babyface, his move variety picks up a lot.
It does.
And
I love when he runs around the ring.
Yeah, so, oh my god, when he came last Monday, oh my god, and laid him out. But and then when he's a heel, he keeps it simple. Simple, just destruction stuff. He's a lot more talented and I think smart than a lot of people. At least me, I don't give him enough credit. I don't hate him. I just hate how much they flip-flop him.
Right. I agree.
That's about it. Like, I don't hate him. I hate how much they flip-flop him. It's not fair to him.
I agree with that.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
We
what
shall
happens.
see.
Do you think Seth told Becky that I'm the champ now? Who's the champ now? She probably just took the title from him. It's like, you shut up, Seth.
Probably pegged him.
You arse. I think that's how they say it in Ireland.
You arse. You arsehole. Anyway, SmackDown Live. I thought SmackDown was really good last night. That promo, Orton was on, like, fucking on one last night on SmackDown, dude. He was, like, into his fucking promo. That promo, I was like, yes. This is the Orton I want. This is the Orton. Like, when he was talking, he goes, shut up, I'm not done talking. I was like, yes. We're getting, like, fucking asshole Orton.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best Orton.
Yep.
It's just so good. When Kofi comes out.
Yep.
Do you think the crowd's reacting for Kofi?
Yeah.
Are they? Okay.
It's his music.
Is that what it is?
They never really, like, popped for, like, New Day's music that much.
Not until they, like, come out and start dancing,
Right.
I feel like. Yeah. Then it comes out, hits him with the thing. Who's stupid? Nah, find out who's stupid.
The crowd was popping when he was hitting him with the chair.
Yeah,
so.
I noticed that, but I feel like it, like, when he first got out there and started doing it, I feel like nobody really reacted.
Right.
You know what the thing is? Let's get this out. I feel like I'm ranting a lot, but I feel like fans are, like, afraid to react now. And not because of, like, the product, but, like, as a personal thing. Like, you know when people, like, go to concerts and shit, you feel awkward being the guy that's, like, whooping and cheering? I feel like that's people. Or, like, they don't want to stand up because the person behind them is going to get mad. I'm trying to watch the show.
I hate that at concerts.
It's like, you're at an entertainment thing. Get up and cheer.
Except for those, like, 4 guys in the front row last night at SmackDown. They were hilarious.
Yeah. If you're front row at any wrestling event and you're not just going absolutely bonkers for 2 to 3 hours, don't be there.
Don't go!
Yeah.
Don't be there!
Don't do it, man.
This is what you need to do when you're there. I'm, like, exhausted today. I don't know why.
So am I,
can't
dude.
speak.
I got the worst heartburn. I think I'm getting sick again. It's not fun.
That's no fun.
Yeah, no shit. No pun intended. But yeah, if you're front row at any event, and I've been saying this for a while now, go nuts. I would. I'd be screaming at the wrestlers, yelling at them when a heel comes by me. I'd be chirping them and shit when the
Right.
Get into it. Fuck.
Speaking of front row,
Bring signs back.
$90 front row seats for AEW TV shows, for TV tapings.
Ooh, nice. I thought you were going to say Raw when it comes here.
No, Raw's like $200.
Might be worth it. Maybe. I don't know. We could be those guys. We could be the front row guys.
We could be those guys.
We just sit there.
Just...
Shh. We're trying to watch the match.
Shh. Where's the librarian? King of the Ring side for SmackDown, we had Andrade versus Apollo Crews. Great match.
Good match.
Those two can work. Really good match. I'm happy Andrade won. He's another sleeper in this tournament.
Yeah. Definitely. Wouldn't be mad about it.
I think your favorites to win: McIntyre, Joe, Andrade, and Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good match. And then we had, I guess we'll save Owens and Elias for last. But then that Buddy Murphy Daniel Bryan match.
The push Buddy Murphy's getting.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Puts on a phenomenal match against former Universal Champion
God forbid
Roman Reigns, and then
God forbid they don't let him beat Roman.
I know, I was thinking that, but that's still that match. I mean,
it was good.
Yeah, you don't even look at the win or loss on that one. You're just like, okay, got it. And then he beats Daniel Bryan, who is a former champion, has also beaten incredible guys. That's all. I like it,
dude. In the last year, Daniel Bryan has made Ali, Kofi, Buddy Murphy, and there's one other. Oh, Rowan.
Yeah,
that's like, thank you, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. Thank God he came back.
Mm-hmm. And Heavy Machinery. You can even add Heavy Machinery to the list.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I'm upset they lost that tag match.
I'm not. It's a revival.
I know.
Top guys.
I love Heavy Machinery.
No flips, just fists, dude.
Yeah,
bro.
I think he could have beaten Roman Reigns if you wanted to. Buddy Murphy is a phenomenal wrestler. Yeah, definitely. Going either way. I think he'll beat him in the future for sure.
Did you notice last night during some of his knees, it looked like Buddy Murphy was being a little like easy on Bryan because he didn't want to hit him in the head?
Yeah.
Which I'm totally okay with.
Yeah,
God forbid, like, you know, say something goes wrong and he's finally getting his push and he injures Bryan on accident.
The IWC would blow up!
That would blow up, and I think just backstage would be like, you're out. Like,
I know. And that just wouldn't be fair.
No. So
we talked about this last week with accidents with legit good, like the Sasha Banks thing with the chair. It's like, okay, no, she's not a threat. You know when certain wrestlers are a threat. Buddy Murphy would not be one. And plus with Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan's so good at selling that Murphy can afford to, go the extra mile to make it, it's blatant he didn't hit him, but you got to be safe.
Correct.
Yeah.
The moment of bliss I thought was boring. Nothing special there except for Bayley shoving Charlotte. I was cracking up at. Dude, she launched her.
Yeah, she did. She fucking flew her. I think Charlotte was like legit embarrassed.
Dude,
it was like, oh my god.
Honestly, looked like for a second Charlotte almost started laughing, and she was like bit her lip and was like, "I'm gonna get angry." But she was because at first when she first hit the ground, she was kind of like, "Oh shit!" Like I was expecting that.
Lost her shoe and shit. Oh my god. Bayley's got to turn heel, man. Soon, I think. I don't know. I'm not saying like get rid of her. She sucks or anything. I'm just I don't know. I think the well's running dry on the hugger thing. No. That's just me, though. I don't know. I'm just a mark.
You are. And then let's get into the main event. We're flying through this week. But Elias, Kevin Owens. I went kind of how I thought it was going to go. I thought Owens was going to win, but I thought there's going to be like shenanigans at the end with Owens like overcoming it. I didn't think he was going to lose this quickly in the tournament.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said last week. We both kind of said it was like it's either going to go one way or the other with Owens. He's going to they're going to try to screw him, but he's going to keep winning, or he's going to get screwed right away. And that's why I think somehow, some way, he works his way back into this tournament.
Nah, he's out.
No,
he's out, dude.
No, he's got to come back.
He's out. I'm trying to get this thing. I meant to get this out. No, dude, he's out.
So is this going to be him and Shane feuding?
Probably. I could see a Clash of Champions, Owens wrestling like Elias. Like maybe Owens costs Elias the 24/7 title next week. Or just the King of the Ring, the next match in the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
Or both.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool if somehow he got his way back in the tournament. That'd make a cool story. Somehow get people to pop.
I doubt it.
But then it's also not fair to some of the other wrestlers and whatnot. I don't know. But I would have went my way and had him overcome the odds for weeks, but I don't know.
You don't know how to book a fucking show?
I guess not, man. I guess not.
But, like, a lot of people don't like this story. I'm actually, like, okay with this story. I just don't like how, like, they're giving Shane too much power. Mm-hmm. Like, if you go back on, like, Stone Cold and Vince would try to do this stuff and Austin would just, like, not give a shit and still kick his ass. Owens is, like, contemplating it. Unless they're building for him to finally just, like, turn. like, and just fucking beat the shit out of them
Just
every
lose
week.
it? Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
They need to just have that, like, every week. It needs to be... They need to book this like a second coming of a Stone Cold McMahon story.
Because it's almost booked similar to, like, Miz's, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like we kind of saw this story before. So
Yep.
Give us something.
And it's kind of similar to the Becky Lynch thing. Apologizing and shit. So...
Yeah. The other thing is there's no other real, like, authority power around. Like, there's no Stephanie or Triple H or Vince to, like, correct Shane or make a change or anything. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm with you. So, I mean, he needs to, like, just start going crazy and beat his ass. Go to his house and do it.
Yeah, like Triple H style.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. I'd be down with that. Yeah, I don't know. I hate the sympathy card they try to play on baby faces now. And Kevin Owens isn't a guy that needs to draw, like, a sympathy card from the crowd.
Right.
He's too badass. That's not Kevin Owens.
Right.
You know? I don't know. Kevin Owens isn't the guy that like beg to like not make me pay $100,000 fine. He's the guy that whatever, I'll pay the fine. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So
right,
that's what it should be. He should whoop his ass and then throw the money on him.
I agree. And keep stunning.
Like write a check.
Stunners. Yeah. Stunners on stunners, bruh. That's what it should be. Yeah, but that's about it for Raw and SmackDown. Not a whole lot this week. Like I said, this is very safe programming. Like, it's not a lot of like the stories didn't really progress all that much this week. It did maybe for Roman. Oh, okay. Last thing, the Roman Reigns ending.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Like, what was that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that ending?
I don't know.
Old man Jenkins was trying to kill fucking Roman Reigns.
I'm all for like the slow burns, but they need to just now like pull the trigger on. It's like, okay, it was Daniel Bryan and Rowan, and get it going.
Yeah, what's going on?
Who was that?
Rowan's
probably
dad.
like the janitor guy there or maintenance guy.
Rowan's dad.
Hey, you kind of look like Rowan.
If that, like, you know what could have been cool if that was Luke Harper with like a red beard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, like, I don't know, like, bring up somebody from NXT and, like, have it be, like, jumpstart somebody else. I don't know.
How is it not Luke Harper?
Right.
I don't get...
Have it be fucking Kalisto for all I care.
Yeah. No shit.
Just give me a fucking answer now.
Isn't he leaving?
In 10 months, and Braun Strowman said, #adios.
Damn, that's it. I thought it was going to be Luke Harper. So did we. It still could be. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know who it is.
It's the higher power.
Oh, God.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What if it was Vince?
I'd be okay with it. And Vince would, like, actually was Vince and, like, they didn't try to rush
Makes
through his
sense. He's
promos.
old. He can't drive.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have my glasses, pal.
Oh, it's such good shit. Pff,
Sorry, pal.
Sorry, pal. Ow. It hurts to laugh. It could have been a jobber.
God, dude, that sounds horrible.
It could have been a jobber jealous of Roman's push. True. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a terrible ending.
Yeah. I was just kind of like, that's what they gave us?
Yeah.
Like, that's it? We waited 2 hours for that?
Dude, it was like the same thing as last week.
I'd be okay if it was Fandango.
So would I.
I would totally be okay if it was Fandango.
Yeah, I don't know, just
he
give
can
us
wrestle.
Give us somebody here. I don't know. It's like the last 2 weeks. That's what it's been. It's like, and you'll find out next week who da is. And it's like then they give us this, and it's like, okay, well, that was dumb.
It's the Shockmaster.
It's the Heartbreak Kid. My God, it's Cody Rhodes. Do you guys think that all of those hits on Roman was sent by Bray Wyatt? Maybe I'm reaching. Be cool. We've talked about that, haven't we? How maybe if it was Bray Wyatt.
I don't think it's going to be Bray, though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Be cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're doing with Bray. Kind of worried.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't know.
I think he's like the one guy they're going to get right because they're being careful with him.
I hope so.
He's just killing all the legends.
Bray Wyatt said he remembers. Let him in! That'd be it. That guy needs his own Thriller movie. I'm telling you, dude, that'd be money.
Yeah.
Dude would scare me. He does scare me. Imagine if you just walked in right now. Like, look at your stairs. If you just, like, walked out, what would you do? Well, us would be like, Bray!
The Fiend!
The Fiend!
I would just be like, this is awesome! Pop you?
Such a marked reaction. Trained to chant, this is awesome. Jesus Christ. We turn the lights off.
My first baby's born. This is awesome!
I hope I'm there.
She can't push the baby out. Fight forever!
Oh, God. I really hope I'm there for that moment.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Well, what else we got?
That's about it. Next week, AEW All Out preview show, prediction episode. Your title's on the line.
Yeah.
Just like your title's on the line for the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, you didn't word that.
I didn't word it correctly, but, you know, you're just a little puss.
It just made no sense. You made it sound like after, like, Monday that it was, like, or Tuesday.
It's going to be on the line every week.
Yeah, and I was like, that's not fair. We didn't discuss that. I know, whatever, I'll throw it up, but geez.
The tournament for our title, for our predictions title, will be up in the semifinals.
Okay.
That's when the title's for sure on the line.
That's fair.
And you add them all together, all the points together.
Yeah.
See how many you got.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much screwed after this first week, but whatever. Jerry Lawler is probably the smartest victim to get out of the ring. That was funny.
Yeah, because I've seen this.
I've seen it before. Get out of here.
Last thing before we get out of here, we got 5 rounds trivia. Jim hasn't beat me in trivia in a while. It's been about a year and a half. He just sucks. Good luck. You want me to ask you first? You want to go first?
Oh yeah, sure. You can ask me first.
All right. Which superstar was destroyed by Goldust at the King of the Ring in 1997? Owen Hart, Ahmed Johnson, or Crush?
Is it Crush?
That's correct.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Don't think it'd be Ahmed Johnson.
No, Ahmed Johnson was the guy he kissed, and Ahmed Johnson freaked out, like, for real, and Goldust, like, ran away. It was on TV. Like,
I bet. That dude was huge, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ahmed Johnson wasn't supposed to wake up on the stretcher.
Okay. How many falls did Shawn Michaels win in his Iron Man match at WrestleMania XII? 12. Is it 1, 2, or 3?
I guess the overtime counts because it's 1. Because it was 0-0 for the whole thing. They won the overtime, so 1 has to be 1. Or is it a trick question?
It's 1.
Okay.
Yep. I almost forgot to give you the multiple choice.
It's my favorite match, bro. I knew that.
I was just saying.
Just saying. How many rounds compromised? No, I said that wrong. How many rounds comprised a Brawl for All match during the 1998 tournament? 1, 2, or 3?
The 1998 King of the Ring tournament?
Nope, Brawl for All.
Brawl for All?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was that the boxing match?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, how many rounds? What was the multiple choice?
1, 2, or 3.
Let me see the back of the card. All I know is Butterbean knocked that dude out. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, that guy's
It's one of the worst knockouts I've ever seen.
Man,
2?
fucking Bart Gunn's head was just swirling.
I'm going to split the difference and say 2.
Wrong!
3?
3.
Okay, that makes more sense, but I don't know. It almost made too much sense to say 3. Tricked myself out. Oh my God, what superstar is known as the People's Champ? That's not your question. Oh, okay.
Today. Be nice.
What sport does The Rock enjoy at home in Florida?
I get multiple choice? No.
Nope.
I'm going to say football.
You would think that'd be it.
Is it not?
Oh shit, it's not it.
What is it?
It's fishing.
Fuck you, Rock.
I for sure thought it was football.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even look at the answer before I asked you, and I was like, oh, it's got to be football.
Hey, I saw a question on here. I'm not going to ask you, but I just think it's hilarious that they have this on here. Where's it at? If you get it right, I'll give you the fucking point. This isn't your question. Where'd it go?
Any day now.
I just had it.
Oh, thanks for all the hearts whoever sent them our way.
Yeah, thank you.
Boom, 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 boom.
When is Shawn Michaels' birthday?
The Rock's birthday's May 2nd, you son of a bitch.
You
Shawn Michaels' birthday? I know Triple H's birthday.
Do you?
Yeah, it's July 27th.
Is it really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the same as Kelly's, my ex.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remember. I actually heard it, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember his birthday.
I remember my birthday just because Stone Cold's next day.
If The Rock would have been born 10 days later, I'd have the same fucking birthdays. Shawn Michaels' birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like February something? April. September.
July 22nd.
Oh, so close to Triple H.
Yeah, that's why they're friends, dude.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, we got a superstar. Thank you, dude.
Sweet. Take it.
Alright, what your real question is, I'm not going to ask that. Who KO'd Bart Gunn? But, how much is the $1 million title? How much was... Oh my god. The $1 million title was worth how much money?
Fuck this question. Like, to be made?
No, just how much is it? Like,
A million.
that's all it says.
$1 million?
Wrong. $4 million.
Is that a thing?
I guess.
Is that how much it costs to be made?
Sapphire.
I guess maybe that was just a promo he cut or something. That makes no sense.
Money, 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 money.
Steve Austin hails from what Texas city?
Austin, Texas. Victoria, Texas.
Yep,
God damn it.
Victoria.
It is Victoria, Texas.
Yeah. Wrong! Austin, that's what they want you to think.
Two
Where's
more
Shawn Michaels from?
rounds. San Antonio. Yeah. Alright. Who was Diesel's opponent at WrestleMania XI?
11. Oh, God. Oh, man. I can see the arena and him in it, but I can't see who's standing across from him, if that makes any sense.
Does.
Oh, God.
Give you a hint, it wasn't Lawrence Taylor. He wrestled Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, man, I can't think of anybody right now. Taker?
Nope.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels
Okay.
for the WWE Championship.
Oh, I almost said Shawn. I almost said Scott Hall.
Diesel wrestled Undertaker the following year, 12.
Tits. We're doing terrible.
I know. Not doing too good. Price check on Jackass.
At the 1991. Don't look at me. You fucking ass mouthed it 1,000 times today. At the 1999. At the 1991. 1990. At the 1991 Royal Rumble. The Ultimate Warrior's opponent was Undertaker, Jake Roberts, or Sergeant Slaughter.
At the 1991 Royal Rumble, what?
The Ultimate Warrior's opponent was Taker, Roberts, or Sergeant Slaughter.
1991 Rumble, it was Sergeant Slaughter.
That is correct. Why the fuck did I say 1991?
Woo! You gotta get this right, otherwise I win the game. Who did The Undertaker defeat at WrestleMania 11?
Diesel. I'm kidding. It's not that zombie looking guy.
I will say this. He was at WrestleMania 2. I'm pretty sure he passed away earlier this year, or maybe last year.
Superstar Billy Graham.
Nope. King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy.
I win the game again, but go ahead, ask me my last question, just for the hell of it.
Okay, the 1968 Rookie of the Year was...
The 1968 Rookie of the Year? Was it Bruno Sammartino?
No, Victor Rivera. That's not going to be your question. I'll give you a legit one. It's a weird question. You might get it, though. Who was the heaviest wrestler in WWF?
Yokozuna.
Yep. Correct. Did you see it? When I flipped it over. Did you see the answer before?
No, I was just trying to think of who was really big.
Yeah, Yokozuna.
Yeah.
God, King Kong Bundy. Who was the guy I was thinking of, though?
Superstar Billy Graham?
No. I just said him for the shit of it. The guy with he had the full body suit that he looked like a...
Jesse Ventura?
No.
Giant Gonzalez?
The Giant Gonzalez. I forgot what Mania that was.
That was 9.
Yeah, jeez.
That's weird.
What a dumb gimmick.
You got trivia... Dude, these cards are from the other trivia game. Because look at the logo.
Yeah, I noticed a couple different ones. I didn't know. I just went with it.
Alright, cool. Anywho,
Ouch.
that about does it for the wrap-up here. I won again. Jim can't win a trivia game if his life depended on it. Maybe someday.
Whatever, I whooped your ass in that Frisbee game.
Whoop your ass in a Frisbee game.
Dude, sit down and play this game. I'm having so much fun. I sucked the fun right out of it for you.
Piss off.
That's what we do.
You want to hit him with the 1, 2, 3 finish, get out of here?
Yeah, I sure will.
Sure will.
Congratulations to everybody that's ever been involved with NXT for getting this live TV spot. I don't think... I guess it does make a difference, in a way. I don't know. Either way, they're just incredible. But it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Get them on live TV, more eyes. I'm sure they're excited. Extra hours, so more talent's getting chances. I think that's huge. We've talked about that before, I feel like. If they had an extra half hour or an hour, that'd be great.
Almost certain 205 is going to get added. Oh, JCD finally joined in.
Oh,
wow. We're ending the show now, John, you piece of shit.
You're stirring the sauce all night.
You're a piece of shit! You piece of shit! Get the fuck out of here!
The Jets and the Giants and the Yankees and the Rangers and everything else up here.
Pussy!
Pussy. My number 2, shout out to the guy from who does the announcing for 205 and I think UK.
Vic Joseph.
Who filled in.
Yep.
Liked it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm calling for him to be on the other time, but he stepped in. I liked it. I'm not saying, Corey Graves, get out of here.
He pops, though, at the right times.
Yeah, he's good. Mm-hmm. He's good, man. I forgot to mention that on Raw, so I wanted to throw that out there, that he did a really good job. So did Jerry. He was able to step in and just be the king. It's the king. He just did the king.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
He did one of those.
They didn't give him too much stuff to try to talk about.
Puppies, sir!
Wow. And my number 3, FTRKO.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck the Blues. Fuck you, JCD.
How'd your Rangers do this last year?
Yeah.
Brett Hulk?
Who
the fuck is Brett Hulk?
That's a compliment to Brett Hulk.
Dumb fuck.
Jesus,
You're so stupid.
Learn how to chirp.
Yeah, learn how to spell.
You walk around those dirty streets all day. Fuck Paul Goldschmidt.
Who gives a shit?
Fuck
Baseball.
Aaron Judge. Fuck
Who
the
gives a
Yankees.
fuck? Yeah.
Hey, have fun with Trevor Rosenthal. Have fun with Trevor Rosenthal. Fuck Cody.
I love WWE. It's my baby. The garden is ours.
Fuck Baron Corbin.
Jesus.
How about that?
Yeah.
Eat asshole, JCD.
Yeah.
Mine.
And congratulations to The Rock for getting married.
Woo!
Did you see that meme where it's like...
Yes, what the Rock? It's cooking.
See that meme where it's like, I swear to God, if The Rock's wife in the vows didn't say "You are my rock," then that just doesn't count.
Look at that.
There he is, JCD.
There he is. And look, there's our Stanley Cup stuff. I know the Rangers didn't win anything this year, so...
Yeah.
Saying.
Oh, we fucking love Mark Messier.
Oh, Mark Messier!
Mark Messier's a god.
Mark Messier's a fucking god.
I swear, he called that game. He called that game, and he wanted to get us a cup.
Back in 1994.
Fucking Messier. Messier's
He called
the man,
that fucking game.
He called the game, I swear. He was in the papers. I swear I had a tear in my eye, and I don't cry very often. Fuck your computer. Is he coming on this week or next week? We don't know.
I don't know.
Alright.
Next week, probably. JC, come on next week. Come on the
Mark
show.
Messier, Sandy Koufax. Everybody is so fucking incredible.
Next week.
Next week? Alright, man.
Alright, so we definitely won't have you on next week.
What's your 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, John, you can come on and talk all out if you want, but you can't say fuck Cody on the show. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I gotta watch Todd fuck up fantasy football tomorrow. Yeah, I totally am. I don't know shit about football.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm in like 3 fantasy leagues. Yeah,
I'm totally gonna draft Brett Favre!
I'm gonna have Bowman do my draft. Oh, fucking, I don't know any cool New York football.
Will the XFL have fantasy draft?
They should, dude. I'd be all... I actually told Bowman, I was like, we should just make a joking one for fun. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah, who are you? Oh, the New York, what are they? The New York Underdogs or something stupid? What's their football team? Yeah.
That's Rob Van Dam.
What the hell is their fucking...
For...
What's your wife waiting for? The Rock? The JCD sushi is ready.
Alright, have fun with your sushi.
Yeah.
Have fun with not being Stanley Cup champions again this year.
Yeah.
Pop goes the weasel. Alright, my number 1. Shout out King of the Ring is back. King of the Ring tournament's always fun. Number 2, congrats to NXT USA Wednesday nights starting September. Is it September 18th? Is that what it is? 28th? Yes. Something like that.
Yeah, because that's a Wednesday.
And next week, I cannot wait for next week. I'll be in Chicago, all out. Starcast, can't wait. Got Katie a meet and greet for Joey Ryan, and she responded with, "Can I touch it?"
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
sure.
you can.
The only penis you can touch. That's mine.
After me.
Yep. Anyway, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, at Offended Pod. Make sure to follow PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well at PWP Nation. Wow. Make sure to go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com. Search Offended. Make sure to listen to Offended, which is out this Friday on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts, just by searching Offended. Subscribe, follow, give us that 5-star rating. This week we'll be talking about some movie news that dropped. Spider-Man, The Matrix, some other stuff too. Songs of the week. Yeah, just tune in on Friday. And you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and PlayStation at Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
Jimmy James 9417 on Instagram and Twitter. James V Stout on Snapchat. Miley Cyrus hit me back.
Sure he's gonna shoot, dude. And our thoughts are with the Amazon rainforest right now.
Yeah.
There's been no fundraisers.
Well, I think everybody's in shock right now.
Still,
yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm sure we'll talk about it on our pod.
Yeah. I would say thoughts and prayers, but that's not gonna do shit. So.
Yeah, man. It's just.
Hopefully something gets done. It's
Yeah. I wish there was a way to say hopeful.
Yeah.
I guess is really instead of thoughts and prayers, it's just
fuck main media bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might touch on it on Offended.
Yeah, definitely. Give it a little rant and that's it. But yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Marks. Yeah, that's about wraps it up for us.
The mic didn't cut out.
No, the mic did. I'm not holding it this time.
That's what it is. You got those stupid hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too big. Anyway. We'll see you guys next week. We'll see you Friday for Offended. But for Stoutsy, I'm Tricky. This has been the weekly wrestling wrap-up presented by Offended and PWP Nation. We'll see you guys next week. Bye!